Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rocketcraft with me, DJ Haribo. How are you all doing? I hope you're all having a great day. We're starting this episode up on top of a mountain. Unfortunately, it's not a Caves and Cliffs mountain. No, we haven't got that yet, and we're not going to be seeing that for a little while apparently. But no, we're over in the Modern District. Some of us have been doing a little bit of work over in this area over the last couple of weeks. We put in some infrastructure like some roads. Wondernut has laid out some nice plots so we can plan out some modern builds. Over in the background there you can see the block exchange, which has a few new blocks added to it, namely the guardian head and the crafting table, which my niece Keely came on and did, which was very nice of her. She's very good at that sort of thing. And then I did the ocelot head, which is kind of hidden behind Sonic's quiff. Speaking of which, the hedgehog herself has been building this beautiful modern house here, complete with a diamond block above the doorway there. She's got too many diamonds clearly. And look at this floor, this beautiful floor. The polished diorite and the polished blackstone, they work really well together. They complement each other perfectly. And of course, it wouldn't be a Miss Sonic build without her trademark nitwit head somewhere, in which, in this case, it's above the mantelpiece. And look at these jumbled pile of logs made out of the mini blocks. I very much approve of that. That's excellent use of mini blocks there. Sonic's really good at doing this sort of thing with the mini blocks. She's even got a little desk plant there. Look at that. And a little mini beacon block. And yeah, this modern house is looking very modern and very beautiful. And there's even some sea pickles on the bookshelves. That's something you don't see every day. But over the other side of the modern district, Wondernut has built this incredibly beautiful bakery slash ice cream parlour, and in a modern style. And just looking at the interior, I mean, look at all the banners everywhere. It's just so well thought out. She's got like all the bakery bit at the back there, all the cakes and all the other baked goods like pumpkin pies and cookies and God knows what else. Everything that you could possibly bake in this game, she's got it down here. And then let's head upstairs quickly. Oh no, hang on. There's this other room here. This little secret room where they must prepare the dough. It's like all flour on top of the work surfaces and stuff in there, and there's some like ingredients and bits and pieces in there, and then just some random storage. But yeah, Sarah's really gone to town on the detail in this build here. So let's quickly head up to the first floor. And this floor is, well, it's looms, which looks like a lovely matte flooring, but it's also got the ice cream parlour section with all the different flavours of ice cream. I don't know about you, but I'm quite partial to a bit of chocolate myself. And then if we head upstairs to the roof, this is where you can actually have the alfresco seating, which is all socially distanced up here. It's all COVID safe. Nothing but the best for our customers in the Modern District. Right, so Miss Sonic has also been busy building our very own Greg's on the server. Yes, we've got a Greg's, complete with mini blocks for the logo there. That is absolutely spot on. 10 out of 10 there for the Greg's sign. And inside as well, it's just everything about it. The coffee machines. For those who don't know, Greg's is just like a high street place where you can buy like sort of takeaway food. You can eat in if you want, like pizza slices and sausage rolls and cakes and sandwiches and coffee and God knows what else. It's kind of like a British institution. Yeah, it's one of them things. You see it down every high street. Where would we be without our Greg's and our sausage rolls? So yeah, look at the incredible use of the mini blocks again. So I just can't thank Foxy No Tail enough for adding this pack, but also, you know, it's up to us to use our imagination and put it to use, you know. So Miss Sonic's done that brilliantly there with that display cabinet of baked goods. And it gave me an idea. Greg's has now become Old Greg's. Yeah, that's right. I added a few banners. It's a bit of constructive vandalism. I know, I'm bad. But I just wanted to like do a little prank on Miss Sonic with this build. So I've added the Old Greg's sign up the top there, and we've got this these maps here in our inventory. There's this new program that I've discovered, which is just amazing. You put a picture in, and then you tell it how many maps you want to put it across, and then it just puts it onto maps in like the most detailed scale possible, and then you tell it how many maps you want it to span, like so you can make it as big or as small as you want. And I've gone for 4 maps here, and it just does it. And then the next time you log into that world, it's there. It's on maps for you. It's all done, and this is just incredible. The detail on this stuff. Right, so let's just quickly jump back and admire him in all of his glory there. So if you don't know who that is already, he's a scaly manfish. He's got a mangina. That's right. It's old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Yeah, that guy. I'm old Greg. Would you like a Bailey's? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, go check out the Mighty Boosh if you haven't seen it before. It's another one of those weird British comedy things that some people don't get, but it's just random as hell, and we love it. But anyway, yeah, so this is old Greg's now. It's not Greg's, it's old Greg's. I hope Sonic doesn't mind. She can take it down if she doesn't like it. So, moving on from that, I don't know if you are aware, I am the mayor of this area, and it's one of those things that I've been meaning to do for a long time, is build a house in the modern area, and I just haven't got around to doing it. But now I've finally got the time to do it, and I've got an idea in my mind of what I want to build. I'm going to build some sort of mayoral mansion, and if I could just take off here, I've got this sort of space set aside here in the corner, behind Sonic's lovely house, tucked away in the corner there, in the corner of the mountains. It's a nice big space. I should be able to build a very sort of worthy mansion in this corner here. Not too big, but I don't want to overstate it, but you know, I am the mayor, so I've got to have a mansion, really. That's just you know. So I've got a load of building materials set aside. We're all ready to go, and we've got the space cleared. So I guess there's not much else to say, except I hope you're going to enjoy it, because of course we're going to do it in the form of a time lapse. So here we go. Right, so we'll come back to the mansion later on in the episode, but for now we've come over to Miss Sonic's base actually, and there's just entities everywhere. There's blocks, mini blocks, mob heads, animals, dancing armor stands, you name it. She's like the entity queen. She's got an entity addiction over in this castle of hers. There's just stuff everywhere. There's animals. There's her nitwit head collection. I mean, who needs this many nitwit heads? Seriously, like, how many are there? There's like 9 nitwit heads on the wall there. Not to mention all the other animal heads and mini blocks, and it's just chaos over here. But it looks very pretty, I'm sure you will agree. But the reason why I'm over here is because you can see in my inventory I've got some more maps, and it was Miss Sonic's birthday just a few weeks ago, and for her birthday I thought I'd treat her to a lovely picture especially just for her in her castle, and we're just going to throw this up on the wall quickly. It's something I hope she's going to enjoy. It should be like special to Sonic, so let's quickly do this. Let's see how long it takes you to work out what this is, if you even know what this is. Some of you may not. There you go, that gives it away right at the very end there. Attack on Titan. That's got to be the most iconic image there of the colossal Titan bearing over the walls and Eren's like sort of staring him down. Yeah, if you haven't seen Attack on Titan, you should go check that out, because that is amazing, that show, and it's one of Sonic's favourites. You know, we both love that show, and so I thought she'd appreciate that poster there on her wall. It's one of a kind. You're not going to find another one of those in this world, so I hope she enjoys it. So yeah, happy birthday, Sonic, from everyone here at Rocketcraft. I hope you enjoy that picture. So I mentioned the blockheads building earlier, and it got me thinking, like, there are a few mob heads that I am desperately low on. Like, I've got practically none. Like, pandas is one, foxes, both types of foxes, I've barely got any of those. And so I'm going to try and make it my mission over the next month or so to try and build some sort of way of farming some of the heads each week in an episode. And this week's head is a bit of an odd one. Yeah, hello. Say hello to my new pet, this evoker, who I've trapped in the corner of my pyramid, and he's now my pet, and he's going to give me some Vex heads, hopefully, if he could stop doing this silly Jaws thing. Just summon some Vexes. Not interested in your Jaws. Yeah. Okay, so what we're basically, this guy was part of a raid. I keep going into my villages, and I've got Bad Omen, and I'm just such a derp, and I just forget that I've got it, and it triggers a raid, and I thought, let's hijack this guy, and then wait it out till the raid expires, and just take him hostage. He's now my prisoner, and he's going to give me lots of X's, and I'm going to keep murdering them until he gives me some Vex heads, like that. I've got a Vex head now, so, and there's more of them floating about. Come here, you little pest. They're so annoying to deal with, though. Like, the way they disappear. I should have done this in like a better area, really, where they can't glitch through the walls and disappear. I know that's kind of what they do. That's their thing. But god damn, it takes so long. Oh god, there's more. But they're not really that dangerous when you've got full netherite on. So, oh yeah, we got another head. So yeah, this is going to take a little while, but I think, you know, it won't take long before we've got a nice collection of X heads for the block exchange building. And then next week, like I say, we'll move on to something else, something that we haven't got many of as well. So we'll just see how it goes. And I'll just keep this guy prisoner. Speaking of prisoners, I've got this other guy that just found his way into my base area and just set up shop. So I've named him. He's now my little friend. Little Jim. He's my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend!
Not that kind of little friend. He's not quite as intimidating as Tony Montana, but yeah, he's kind of like my doorman now. He's even got a little baby trident. So anyway, it might not be any secret to some of you guys, but I am a long-suffering Arsenal fan for whatever reason. I don't know why. Sometimes I do wonder, but I thought I'd, you know, make use of the map program yet again and put this little personal detail in my base area, and just because why not, you know. I thought I'd just try out a few random images in the map pack. This is spread over 4 images, so it's sort of fairly big, fairly detailed, and again, yeah, it's come out really nice, hasn't it? Yeah. So, as you know, every Thursday on the live stream we like to do our lottery draw, and unfortunately last week's lottery no one won because the numbers were just jacked, for want of a better word. Like 1, 2 and 12, and no one got anything like remotely close to 2 numbers which would have won them any diamonds, let alone 3 and win the jackpot. So here's hoping that this week's draw, the third draw of the lottery on Rocketcraft, is going to be successful. So let's see how many tickets we've sold this week. Here we go. That's not bad. That's, what's that, 28 tickets. So there's a nice mixture. I know like about 8 of those are mine probably, because you know you've got to be in it to win it, guys. You've got to buy your lottery ticket if you want to have a chance of winning. So let's just take these tickets over to the draw machine over in the casino area, and we've got a huge sellout crowd here. We've got Wells. He's the only one around at the moment. He's got loads of diamonds already by the looks of it, but he's keen to win some more. Yeah, you ready to win some diamonds? Yeah, okay. Right, let's do this then. Right, Cat. What are we going to get then? We've got 2 numbers already. Let's see where the third one is. Where is the third one? There it is. Right. So we've done the draw. Let's find out what these winning numbers are. Do you feel lucky, Luke? Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk? Yeah? Okay, so let's reveal this week's winning lottery numbers. Not in any particular order. 8. It's getting dark, by the way. And 1. Okay, so 1 and 8, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a lot better than the last week's draw. And the final number, I couldn't even see that. Maybe go sleep, Luke. I'm really anxious about the husks and the creepers and God knows what else in this desert. This is just, yeah, it's just an accident waiting to happen. Just go sleep quickly and we'll check the numbers in a minute. Right, so as it turned out, Luke actually won. It's not like, it's just insane luck. He's the only one here and he actually won. Not only did he win with 1 ticket, he won with 2 tickets. He had 2 tickets with like matching 2 numbers each. So we've set up this little rocket area that dispenses the diamonds and sets out all these rockets, and you can turn that off now because it's wasting all the rockets. I know it looks amazing, but please turn it off. Yeah, he's really milking this. Yeah, okay, thank you. Wow. So yeah, what a light display that was, and congratulations to Luke for matching 2 numbers, and he won 58 diamonds. And we're back over in the modern area because I did say we'd come back to the mansion, and here it is in its sort of semi-completed glory, because I can't actually finish this build because I'm waiting on a particular block to do the roof out of, and of course you can guess that that block is copper, and I want to have the first building with a copper roof on the server, but of course that's not going to be out for a few months yet, so we'll just have to bide our time and leave this build half finished for now, but at least I can start working on the interior, I guess. So let's just pop over, and I have actually lined all of the interior walls with white concrete, so I'm not sure what to do with the top bit there, but as you can see I've kind of kept the granite lintels and all the other walls are all white concrete now to make it look ultra modern and ultra sleek inside. It just looks kind of professional, which is kind of confusing me, but I did realise that those internal walls that I built earlier in the time lapse are kind of defunct now because I don't actually need them, because the walls are going to be white concrete now, so I can just take out these and make it all white concrete, and then, you know, it all look lovely and sleek and clean and ultra modern, and then we'll start doing the interior like in the next episode or the episode afterwards. Like it needs a floor. There's a lot of work still to be done, but it's not going to happen in this episode. No, not at all. But to finish off, I thought we'd pop over and check out Wonder Nut's beautiful little hot dog stand here. I tied up a horse for Mojo because there's a whole horse thing going on in the western area right now, but we'll come to that in another episode. Here is the Rocketcraft post office, which was built on last week's live stream. We had Nana and Retro and Wells and Sarah herself help build this, and as it stands currently, like, the outside is beautiful and the inside has got all this complicated redstone, which just, it keeps all your post boxes hidden down under the ground, and then when you press a button, it pops the chest up, and then you press the button again and it brings the chest back down. It's like they're all hidden chests, but I wanted to like overcomplicate things and make them all fancy, but it turns out actually that I've kind of derped again, and they don't actually work. Like every other one, there's like a hopper chain that goes to it, and it kind of gets locked by some redstone dust, and it doesn't actually allow the items to transfer through to the chest. So yeah, if I was to spread them out a lot more, we could have made this all work, but it's just not going to work. So I'm going to rip all of this out. So I've ripped all of that out, and it's now looking a lot more simple and a lot more easy to use. And yeah, we're just going to show you now. It's basically, it's like, you know, it's redstone lamps with your post box there, and the redstone lamp obviously indicates if you've got something in your post box. And everyone's post boxes are lit at the moment because I've gone around and put a diamond in there for everyone, because I'm just, that's the kind of guy I am, you know. So it gives everyone an incentive to come over here and check their post box every now and then. So I'll just quickly show you how it works, because obviously I didn't put there's the diamond. I didn't put a diamond in my own post box because, yeah, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? So as you can see, there's nothing in there, hence why the torch isn't lit. So let's put this shulker in there. It gives an output, and we get our redstone lamp come on. Simples. We've gone back to basics with this, so it's easy to use. And there's about 28 post boxes in here, and they're pretty much all claimed. There's a lot of people on this server, except these last two here. They're not claimed at the moment. So there's 26 players that have got a post box, and then 2 spare. So yeah, the post office is looking really nice. So thank you to Retro and Nana and Wells and Wonder Nut for helping build that. I know I was a complete nightmare. I kept like asking them to like, can you just move this wall out one, and could you just extend it by like 2 blocks at the back? And yeah, they know what I'm like though. They've worked with me enough times now to know that I can't make up my mind about anything. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode here. And flying around, and I've flown into Lobo's mouth, this statue that I built a little while ago, and I'm kind of looking at this. I'm like, this is actually a nice little space in here. I could have just saved myself the trouble of building that mansion, and I could just set up a little house in here. I could fit my bed, my crafting table, and my ender chest, everything I need in the modern area. This could be my house. So yeah, maybe another time. But anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and of course subscribe if you haven't, because we're so close to 200 now. We're so close to 200 subscribers. And of course, be sure to tune in every Thursday for our stream over on Twitch, where we could make another Rocketcraft player slightly more richer, just slightly richer. So yeah, take care guys, bye for now.